Greetings and welcome back to Big Bacon's Collection. I'm your host, Big Bacon. Today we're going to be looking at the G.I. Joe Pursuit of Cobra Ghost Hawk with Tomahawk. Tomahawk is just a reused figure. The Ghost Hawk is a reused vehicle with a lot of new parts on it. So as always, we're going to start with the figure's accessory. Look at the figure. Check out the Ghost Hawk. We're then going to compare it to the older Ghost Hawk, get him in it, and then get it on the shelf. So the only accessory I actually have with him is his flight helmet. Now the flight helmet, basic black, sculpted in visor, the slide for the visor, yellow where the ear pads would be, a built-in mic, and a chin strap. Paint-wise, I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not great. It's a small 1/18th item. It's kind of hard to keep these things perfect. Looking at Tomahawk, got a lovely face sculpt and some really interesting looking facial hair. Also really crooked facial hair. You see his beard here comes up a little bit on one side but not on the other. The mustache sweeps wildly up and then comes down. And he's got pissed off evil Baron eyebrows. The paint along the head, a little high up on the back of the head, showing some skin tone there. But for the most part, not bad. I got a little bit of paint rub here from the helmet. He's got a basic flight suit, done in gray. Got some stitching here along this pant leg, knee pads. He has a knife sheath. I don't remember if he actually came with a knife. If he did, I don't know why I wouldn't have it with him. Same texture as the knee pads up here on the shoulders. Has the Joe star on the shoulder. Same with this one. Black flight gloves. Has a beige, tan looking vest with a black belt. Sculpt is not terrible. Paint, a little bit messy along the belt line there. Got some tightening laces here underneath the arms. Strapping on the back. Drag handle up here. Has a molded in pistol. Non-removable. And you can see the paint around it is just sloppy as can be. He's got a shoulder mic, which makes no sense since he's got a built-in head mic, but hey, you know what? Who am I? Articulation. Head is just on a ball joint, so it looks up that far, down that far. No tilt, but good rotation. Arm hinges up over 90. Does rotate all the way around. Single jointed elbow comes up to less than 90. Rotation at the elbow. Rotation at the hand, no hinging. It's got a mid-torso cut underneath the vest. Allows for rotation. So right there's the separation point for the vest if you wanted to take it off. Legs have a metal bar in there, and for some reason only come out this far. Kicks forward really good though. Back a little bit. Double jointed knee allows him to kick his own ass. Rotation at the ankle. Foot hinges back that far, forward that far. So let's get his gear on him real quick. The helmet just slides on, and then you just tuck the chin strap underneath the chin. Fits on there fairly well. Pretty good. So the Ghost Hawk. Done in a basic olive green. Has some black marks for what looks like weapons fire, which there's not clearly a defined weapon there, so that's kind of okay. Has some sculpted on emblems for like warning signs, but no actual stickers for it. Landing treads have peg in the front here. Very sci-fi looking. Underneath this one we have a rotating gun that does not elevate. All it does is rotate. Underneath this one we have a spring-loaded rocket launcher. The rocket has been safely stowed. Underneath itself, we've got this double-barrel chain gun with just a little bit of side-to-side motion. Have a red transparent canopy on this. The rest of this is all darkened. Open it up. Got a nice little cockpit area, a couple controls, but no paint detail. Air intake up on the top. Have a double VTOL jet system. Vertical stabilizers. Got a fan. Another jet turbine. It's a nice looking vehicle. So we're going to throw him in it real quick before we move on to the comparison. So a little bit of easy maneuvering gets him up inside there, and the canopy just snaps shut. Let's move this desiccated corpse out the way for now. So we can bring in, yeah, it's not the original one. It does have an updated paint scheme, but it's the same mold as the original Ghost Hawk. Now, from the get-go, you can see that the body is the same. Both have the sculpted little indicators I was telling you about. This one also has some darkening for weapons fire, but less severe than the other one. What is noticeably different is the canopy. This one has a 6-panel transparent canopy. This one has just the one red panel. Coming around to the side, you can see that the landing struts have been changed. This one has just a single strut holding the ski. This one has a much more updated looking ski, much more futuristic, and then it's got a full panel area here where it connects with a double arm. Underneath this one there's a peg for a missile. This one has peg holes to attach its weapons. Same jet turbine underneath. Big differences in the back. Okay. On the older model, we've got a double fan engine as opposed to a double jet turbine or double jet engine. This has just a single stabilizer strut. This one has a vertical and a horizontal cross structure. And then these things. The vertical stabilizers on the side. This one has the old style, the giant panel. This one has a much more streamlined vertical stabilizer system. So they both look really good. One just looks much more modern and updated than the other. So what do you say we take a moment? Let's get this guy put back real quick first, and then we'll get take this guy and pop him up on the shelf. There you go. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that notification bell, and I'll see y'all next time.